Hi, welcome to Public Health of the World. Today we'll be discussing the topic of Ethiopia. Joining me is a panel of experts known as ECHO, Ethiopian Collaborative Health Organization. The first panelist is Professor Jordan Sanders, who will be discussing the topic of the burden of diseases in the country and the top causes of death. Jordan?
So, burden of disease, or it's calculated through DALYs, known as Disability Adjusted Life Years, and these provide the information on how the country is doing as far as the diseases that they have and what lives are lost due to these diseases. There's three categories. There's communicable, non-communicable, and injuries. Communicable is the major category that Ethiopia is presented with, as this consists of parasitic, infectious, and other sorts of diseases. The top causes of death in the country for children are neonatal and diarrheal diseases, while the adults suffer from mostly HIV and AIDS.
Dr. Lorenz, as Jordan just said, the top cause of death for adults is HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
Can you explain what this disease is?
Yeah, so HIV/AIDS is a disease that attacks the immune system. So after contracting it, the virus goes in and just deteriorates your immune system, so that over time you won't even be able to fight, say, a common cold, and then unfortunately that does lead to death because you just have no immune system to fight any infections.
So what is ECHO's plan to address this issue?
So the main reason that HIV/AIDS is so predominant in the country is due to the lack of education of what this disease does and how it's spread. So our main plan of action is to go into the most concentrated areas just to get the largest population and just start educating them on how this disease is spread through sexual intercourse or mother to child through birth, and let them know that if you do have this disease, you should not be partaking in these activities.
Thank you so much for your time. We're going to take a short break, and after we'll be joined by two more panelists. Hi, welcome back to the program. Joining me now is expert biologist Jeffrey Bernard and master economist Addison Tessima. One of the main issues Ethiopia is currently facing is the lack of clean drinking water in the country. Jeff, why is this an issue?
Well, this is an issue because Ethiopia is currently heavily reliant on rainfall for both agriculture and their drinking water. So in instances of drought, which is extremely prevalent in Ethiopia, Ethiopians are going to have to travel farther distances in order to get their water. Now, additionally, a lack of clean drinking water is going to mean Ethiopians do not have access to proper sanitation facilities, and what this will do is spread the burden of diseases such as diarrheal diseases, which is a heavy killer in Ethiopia.
So what is ECHO's plan to address this issue?
What ECHO plans to do is we're going to build more wells and as well construct and maintain an underground pipe system that is going to bring clean drinking water closer to Ethiopians and minimize the distance they have to expend to get the water.
Addison, as Jeffrey just explained, Ethiopians are having to travel large distances. It sounds like there's a lack of urbanization in the area. Is this true?
Absolutely. Ethiopia has made large strides in many areas compared to the regional average of sub-Saharan Africa, but one area that they're still lacking is the urbanization. So 18.6% of the population lives in urban areas compared to 36.6% in the sub-Saharan African average. This could be for many reasons. Some of the major reasons are the lack of production technologies and transportation routes. Many people are living self-sufficient lifestyle of the agriculture and the farming. Because of this, they're staying out in that area, providing for their families and making an income that way, and the lack of technologies and transportation is causing poverty there.
So what is your plan to address it?
So our plan to address it, we can't of course prevent things such as drought and different problems like that, but we can definitely increase the funding. Increasing funding to these areas and prioritizing the rural market, the farming incomes will be a big. Increasing and leveraging production technologies there by giving them better equipment and better opportunities, which will also give us more money to create better educational facilities and better health facilities, which will lead to better health and better income in the areas.
Thank you so much for your time, ECHO. That's all the time we have today. Please call the number at the bottom of your screen and help us fund this amazing program.